Emilio, very well played. We'll come on to your innings in a second and plenty to talk about there. But as far as the result was concerned, wonderful game of cricket, disappointing just to lose out at the end.
Yeah, it was. I think the common theme between Lancs and Northampton this season, across all three formats, it's been tight games. It's disappointing, obviously, to come out on the losing side, but it was a great game. Obviously, a good crowd as well here. So yeah, like I said, disappointing, but plenty of learning for a young team moving forward, and hopefully next time we're away at Lancs, we can come from the winning side.
From your point of view, maiden list day century, it was always going to come. I think it's always going to come this year. Terrific to do it, and again, a long opening partnership with Ricardo Vasconcelos, another record breaker. Yeah,
no, obviously a good day. I think when a couple of games go away, you lose, and you're potentially out of the competition. Sometimes you've got to get yourself up for it when there's not as much to play for. But I think that was the satisfying thing today, getting a good partnership again with Ricardo. And hopefully there's one more game left of this comp, but hopefully we can kind of build that momentum for the rest of the 4-day stuff. I know it's a different format, but you can kind of build momentum and get some time in the middle to really use for September.
Watching from the commentary box, we were saying during the commentary you had a wonderful calmness about you today, kept your shape beautifully throughout, and particularly when a couple of wickets fell at the other end, Ricardo went, then you were prepared to bat on and try and bat as deep as you could.
Yeah, I think a common chat after the games with coaches and players have been, it's a longer format than you think. I know it's white ball cricket, but it's almost an extended version of 4-day cricket, especially the first 30 overs. Just play good cricket shots. You get value for good cricket shots, especially on outfields like this. So I think that was the thing today. Looking to play just like I do in 4-day cricket, really, with a bit more intent in the middle overs, and that's how it panned out for the game. But yeah, like I said, I think if I can use this momentum going into this next game on Tuesday, I think it is, and then September, playing similar shots, nice and straight. And looking to be positive against spin, then I think I'll be in good shape.
Talking to Ricardo Vasconcelos after he made his 100 against Glamorgan, and you and him put on 180 off the first wicket, he said that he enjoyed batting with you and he felt they complement each other well. It's your turn to talk about him now.
Yeah, I think with Vasco sometimes it's almost this is a compliment. But he obviously goes so quickly sometimes. He has gears, and then sometimes he might be on 20 and I might be on 30, and then all of a sudden he's on 60 and I'm on 30. So you've got to make sure that you're telling yourself. I think I told him when I was on about 60, I was on 60 or 50 balls, and it felt like I was almost just batting slowly because he just out of nowhere took it up another level. So that's credit to him. But I think it's just noting sometimes you kind of realise that Vasco is just having a moment here. So you've got to just play second fiddle for a little bit, which I'm happy to do. But yeah, I enjoy batting with him, and it's good. I think it's like I said, it's good to bat with him in 4-day cricket and 50-over cricket, whatever the format is. We play well together.
Personal point of view, we said just before we started the interview, it's another one ticked off, first list day 100. This season has seen you, I think, go through a number of stages and cross a number of obstacles within your career. And I know you'll be wanting to finish the season strongly with Super September in the Championship. Yeah,
I think the satisfying thing the last couple of games in this competition, I think I told you last year, is I don't want to be pigeonholed as a rebel player. I've got a lot more to give than that. I truly believe I can play all formats, and obviously I've got a second team 100 this year in the T20s. So I think I'm showing now that I can play in all formats. I think, like you said, September for me is a very important month. Obviously wanted to finish strong, hopefully get another 100 or two. And yeah, I just think at the minute I'm enjoying my cricket, but it's really a case of not being a one-dimensional player. Even in the field, looking to improve in the slips. This year has been another thing. I've come into the game kind of second and third slip, making it my own. So trying to cross as many boxes, tick as many boxes, as I can.
And finally, you mentioned fielding. I have to ask you about that catch. When did you actually pick it up? Because it must have been coming flat out of the sun.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was. I thought it was going over my head, to be honest, because it's a short boundary and he nailed it. And it wasn't until about halfway I thought I'm probably going to have to catch this, with the sun as well. But yeah, it was nice. Obviously, he was the man, wasn't he? On 125, I think. I was on 130, so I didn't really want him to get that 6. But yeah, no, it was nice. It was nice, but I thought that was probably the moment. That was the moment where we kind of just switched a little bit. But obviously, George Lavelle came in and played well along with Balderson. So it wasn't meant to be, but I thought that was probably the moment where we could have snapped it.
On to Tuesday.
Yes, 100%. We've got to bounce back. I know obviously we can't qualify, but I think from a team perspective, we've got to approach it with the same intensity and professionalism. We owe that to ourselves as well as the fans, and I think we've got to use it, like I said, as we can get a win, have some confidence before Super September, as they say, and have that intent and professionalism on Tuesday.